everybody. Sold out. Nice. Enjoying that for sure. Hope you guys are too. Get into the chat there. We're going to jump over to the accelerator page as well. I was trying to do something, just missed out finishing it up. But man, is it looking good? Oh, good, oh, good, oh, good. Get into the chat, everybody. If you're new to Axion Token channel, hit the subscribe, like button, and of course hit the bell and share if you can. We have got the accelerator live stream on today. It's daily, of course, daily. Axion Accelerator live stream. Pretty awesome. Relatively new product, of course, from Axion. Moved on from the auctions onto the accelerator, and a very awesome. Today is pretty much sold out. 2% left. So you can sneak in there with a little bit there, with a little bit of that bonus left. But it is going to get recharged, folks, in about 6 minutes' time. Woohoo! Recharge. There we go. So it's going to be fun as well. So we're looking forward to that. Pretty awesome results. Let's get straight into it, of course. The accelerator, just for new people, you can choose anything from Ethereum, USD, DAI, Wrap Bitcoin, Basic Token, and Shiba to enter at the moment. There's going to be more tokens added, no doubt, in the near term as well. And you can just put the amount in. Or then after that, you have to just put in the period that you want to stake for. So you're buying and staking. And of course, if you stake between 60 days and 349 days, you get 7% bonus straight off the bat. Bam! Like that. And of course, if you do 350, you get 13.4% all the way up to 5,555 day stakes. And that's 28, a massive 28.4%. Woohoo! Awesome stuff. So pretty nice there, folks. That's how easy it is. And then all you have to do is accept that with your MetaMask transaction. Make sure you got good gas fees. At the moment, gas fees are around 44 gwei, so not too bad. But they have been as low as the 30s earlier. So nice. All right, let's jump over. We're going to just scale this up a bit because it's a little bit small. Let's scale this up and get this looking bigger and better. Once again, get into the chat, say hello. I'll get to the comments in a second. We've got Axion sold 409 million. Can you believe it? Let me just make sure I've got my audio up and running. I must do that before I start, talking about the results at the moment. Yeah, looking good. So very nice. Hey, we've got a few people in the chat already. Nice one, folks. Axion Accelerator on fire. That's how we go. It's 409 million sold. Can you believe it? Boom! 409 million sold. Pretty nice. $30,780. Nice. And of course, Axion burned 189 million. This is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm talking about. The accelerator burn is the pivot and fundamentals on tokenomics really is powerful. It's going to accumulate over time. Some people ask, when's the effect happening? Well, it's going to be further down the track, but it's accumulating, folks. And so this is what we like. When we get sellouts, that's what makes it happen faster, right? That's what makes it happen faster. So today is another great day for the Axion Accelerator, helping positive tokenomics get that liquidity squeeze in the future and then get that price up, folks, because this stuff goes out of Uniswap, goes into the dead address, and it's goodbye. We don't see you anymore. And so that makes Axion more scarce, and that's what we want to get. Scarcity is the key. Supply and demand, scarcity. That's it. That's how simple how you get the price moving up. Pretty nice. All right, so the Bitcoin divs, of course, is sitting at 0.1707. That's $7,800. So pretty nice again. And once again, we're doing a sort of a short-term trade-off for a medium-term gain. All right, so once the Axion price starts moving up later on, when we've done plenty of burn and people start hodling their own liquidity, right? So we've had some people selling in to the thing, so that's cool. Let the paper hands go. Some of them have been some significant people, so that's good. Goodbye. And then obviously we're getting a new solid state, new diamond hands. Get diamond hands in there. Very nice indeed. So it's looking good, folks. Once I always say consistency. Very cool. All right, so that's looking good on the overall results. So far, we've got 2.978 Ethereum in there, 70,000 USDC. Looking good on the Ethereum and USDC stuff there. Very nice to see that for sure. And we've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. We've got 6.9 million Axion left in the benefit bonus there. We'll see if it gets sniped at the end. We'll never know. All right, let's go to the chat, folks, and get into that. I think I'm a little bit behind. So let's go. We've got Katano TV locked on and listening. Nice to see Katano TV in the house as always. Such a true Axion or patriot there. And we've got, just howdy back to you from this channel. And of course, Actified's go, yo, Actified's in the Axion team. Woohoo! It's great to have the Axion team on board in the chat there. I'm sure Actified will probably get asked a few questions now that Actified's in there. And some good vibes there from Actified as well. True Blue in the house, 75. Morning all. And of course, another Axion token member, True Blue, great to see you as always. And Alex K, basically our head moderator, chief moderator, super duper moderator. So good to see Alex in there. Another beautiful red days, guys. Absolutely, really cool. And John Atkins in the house, another Axion token member. Hi, Superman, and everyone. Good to see you. And also Jonathan Kapala, another Axion token member representing. And another beautiful day period for my brother Alex. So nice shout back there to Alex. And Mr. Froz in the house. Hey, it's good to see Mr. Froz in there. And good morning, sir. Finally something happening in Axion. Absolutely, finally something good. Something good. So we're enjoying that. James McFadden also. Another Axion token member representing. Woohoo! Ciao all. Just checking in before tuning in. Nice one there, James. And Kenny Lies in the house as well. Good morning, everybody. So welcome, everybody. It's great to see everyone in the chat. We are on fire. Spread the word, folks. Spread the good news. It's good. So pretty awesome stuff. And onwards and upwards we go. So every day is going to be different in Accelerator, different supply and demand factors, different moods, different things happening in the market. But consistency is always the key. And that accumulation of good burning accent, that's what we love. We love that burn, baby, burn. You can see there's hardly any dial on the dial down at 2%. I love that. And of course, it will get recharged and it'll go, and it will recharge all the way back there. Actually, I'm not sure if there's a sound effect. I have the background disabled, so you see that there, so that we've got less stuff running on my computer. But you can actually disable it. Watch the stars in the background when I disable. Look at them move around, woohoo! And as you change the time frame of your stake, that will also move faster and slower. It's pretty nice little graphics there from the Axion team represent. All right, so we've just finished today's Accelerator. We're going to get recharged now, recharge time, and we'll give it about a minute, and then suddenly recharge. That's where we go. So feeling excited about that. Hey, it's going good, and I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. Well done to the Axion team, of course, and people in the community that are spreading the word. Big shout out to both of you because it's really awesome. James McFadden says, Mr. Holly Dallies said we should hear some good news on the audit in the next day or two. Yeah, woohoo, hopefully so. So that's good. As I've said in previous audits that I've observed, the audit goes hand in hand. Remember last year, if you remember, for Axion, when they had the audit, they went hand in hand. So the code and the auditors sort of go back and forth. And if anything needs to be fixed, they normally fix it in the middle there, and then they give it back to auditors. They go, yeah, that's looking good, and so forth. So we'll probably get some high, medium, low risk stuff, and then sort of low risk stuff you can do later on. So we'll see how that goes. There's a lot of code in there, of course, but you just never know. 6th of September it went in. So what's it now? 6th September. So that's 2 weeks already. 2 weeks. Woohoo! Yeah, 2 weeks. So that's a decent amount of time. The auditors would definitely have progressed well with that. So looking forward to that as well. James says LMAO Superman. Absolutely, James. I'm with you on that. Woohoo! All right, so let's go for gold on that. We're going to recharge. Let's go. I'm going to do a refresh here because it seems to be just a little bit behind its recharge. So we're looking forward for that. There we are, folks. There we go. Come on. Recharge. Okay, the dial hasn't recharged yet, has it? No, it hasn't. Dial's got to recharge. But we've got the 375 million in there, folks. So if you want to get that bonus, you can hit the Accelerator link in the video description below. Make sure you do your investment due diligence, of course. Everything on this channel is just infotainment, folks. Infotainment. Once again, check out the Axion.network website if you're new to Axion. Make sure you read up that. It's got FAQs, lots of stuff. Then get into Telegram and Discord. Particularly Discord's quite good, and you can ask the professional moderators. There's professional moderators, and they will help you out with any of your queries as you decide to invest in Axion. But obviously, the Axion Accelerator is a brilliant way of doing it. You get up to 28.4% bonus. Can't go wrong there, can you? And if you decide to short stake, you get 7%. So that's pretty nice as well. All right, so very cool on that. Let's go into the general Discord. There, we're going to go into Discord, and we're going to do some rain. That's how we do. We were going to do some rain. I actually had a few things up here, so I'm not sure where they've all gone. This rain. Let's do 2,000. Bam! Let's rain. We're raining down now. Nice on that one. And show some love to the community. Love to the community. Love to the community. So pretty cool stuff there. I'm going to close out of that. Let's go and see how the Axion price is going. And let's go down to Axion New, and we're going to pick this up. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bam. There it is. The price chart coming up like magic. Magic before your eyes. There it goes. All right. So hey, everything's looking green on the watch list there. Not too bad. This is on Dex Tools, by the way. Let's go through here. So we're at 0007593. So down a little bit from yesterday, but we have popped back up again. And like I say, this is people selling out for other reasons. So we'll see. These are weak hand, paper hands selling out at the moment, and they're selling out as the good stuff is happening, right? So that's the ironic stuff about it. So much good stuff happening, and you got a bit of sales off. But once you get rid of these paper hands, all the diamond hands, they're the ones that'll be smiling, right? They'll be the ones that's smiling. Nice. All right, so let's have a look back here. We're going to scroll this up. Going to go full screen on the price, and we're going to get the old ruler out. Let's see how we were. So yesterday, we're going to go back 24 hours and see what our daily is. So 18, we're going to go back to 18. Here we are, 18. So that's us there, 18. So we're going to go all the way. We actually sold down to about 5%, and then we're back up there. So we're only down about 4.4% now. So we've got a little bit of buying going on at the very moment. So cool on that. Let's go back to Accelerator. Just going to check, waiting for the dollar update. Let me refresh this one more time. And so we go. So let's have a look. We're going to check out some of the people selling, see why they're selling at this stage. Such good things happening for the Accelerator. So we're going to have a quick look at that in a second. And let me go back to the chat as well. Kadana says, what's in your coffee this morning? This is high energy. Hey, Kadano, I'm loving it. It's very exciting. Hey, I think that I really like where Axion is positioned at the moment. It's very exciting indeed. And Kadano, loving the passion and dedication. Hey, Kadano, you're most welcome. It is coming from the heart. Coming from the heart. Woo! All right, very cool. And so it looks like you have, if you hyped When Moon in general chat, you get an instant ban. Good one there, James. All right, so there we are, folks. We've got a dial back at 100%. We're going to watch that very closely. But let's go do some price analysis at the moment. Okay, so we're down about 5%, but we're just coming back a little bit there with some selling, some buying, sorry. Let's go to the daily chart and see how we're going on a daily there. I'm going to come out now into horizons, a bigger horizon as it updates. Bam, let's go. Come on, chart, you can do it. That's it. So we're having some red sell-off at the moment. So we've got some paper hands in here. The Axion is doing very well. Paper hands are selling down. So why they're selling? They may be selling to go into other projects. They may be chasing the pump and the dumpers. They may be chasing the pumpers. Who knows? They may be selling into USDC. Who knows what they're doing at the moment? I can't remember what the market's at the moment. So we'll quickly pick up Nomics and check that out. Let's go for gold. Go for gold, folks. With Axion, go for gold with Axion, or go for wrap Bitcoin with Axion. It's kind of like gold, right? So there we are. Markets tapered off a bit in the last 24 hours, so that explains a bit of a sell-off on Axion too. So there we are, folks. So you can see Ethereum's down 7.6. That's where it's at the moment. Actually, haven't checked the market today, so I wasn't quite aware of where the price was, but that kind of explains that as well. Let's go into the rolling. Have we even got the rolling? I'm not sure what I've lost my rolling 100-day chart. Somehow I must have deleted that. So never mind. We'll get out of there. Can't do the 100 rolling day average there. Let's go to the liquidity at 2.4 million in liquidity at the moment. $50,000 in daily volume, which is a little bit better than yesterday, I think, as well. We've got 372 in the ETH, so that's actually looking better. And the pooled Axion is 15.7. So really, that the ETH has had a bit of an impact. The ETH pullback, that's actually looking a bit better than yesterday. Let's go into the last little 24-hour period. We're going to go all back to 18. Let's have a look here. So here was 18 here. So we had some good buys. We had the accelerator buy here. Everything looking pretty good there. Some nice little buys there from the accelerator. There's all accelerator buys. Nice. A little sell there. Some more accelerator buys. Nice there. Accelerator doing its job. Really nice. You can see all those BF8C, all the accelerated ones. Then we had some small little sales coming through here. So I'm imagining that we have had there's one or two accounts that have decided to sell down some bigger bags. And we had some nice buys here. Very cool. And coming in there, nice. And then we had, well, we got one sell there, 2, 3. So it looks like a couple of these accounts here with some decent sales. Let's have a look at the 91. Let's have a look at that. We're going to check this out. Hopefully this is, I've got too far now. I don't want to go quite back that far. Let's go back here. Let's click the wrong button there. How about that? I don't want to click that button. Let's come back to it now. We're going to do some live analysis here and see. There are only a couple, so it's really it's the ETH price that's really moved down, and we've had just a couple of these paper hands. So let's see what they're doing. I love using this terminology, paper hands. Paper hands. I don't know. It's hilarious. It just makes me laugh when I say it. I don't know what it is. All right, so I think this is the one back here 7 hours ago. Let's have a look and see what they did. They sold into ETH there. They sold into ETH. That's what they did with their 91 million AXN. What else did they do? Then they transferred. Looks like they transferred their ETH out. Did they into this account? Let's see where what's happened to that. Hard to tell. Hard to tell there what they've done with that. So okay, we'll just end that investigation. So there we are, and just a couple of smaller ones here, and then we got some big ones here. Nice from the accelerator, big giant one there, very cool. And then we had another one there, 58. Otherwise, we had some positive. So actually, it's been a pretty good day in the office for Axion. So really, it's just the ETH dragging down the price. So very nice on that. So not as bad as I thought it might have been. It's actually net buying in Axion, and this is why this has actually gone slightly better than yesterday. I would have to check yesterday, but I think we were up at 15.85 or something. That looks better actually. So I think we've had some net buys. So all good there. So that's actually better than we thought. So never mind. Just the ETH price on that one. Alex says the whole market is pretty red, even Hex, absolutely. So Hex reached 50 cents yesterday. They even put out a video on congratulations to the community there. Hey, why not? It's pretty awesome. And then obviously some market's a bit red today, and then you get all the profit takers, right? 50 cents, a lot of big bags, a lot of X's in that. So people decide to sell down into that, and that has gone back to about 44 cents or something. Let's have a quickly check on that. Yeah, 43, even it was 44, 45, even a bit weaker now, down to the 43 mark as well. So this is the way it goes, folks. Jonathan Kapala says every bit of my my fake paper dollar bills I put into Axion, Hex, and Pulse, and or other investments for long-term value. It's better than sitting under my mattress losing value. That's right, Jonathan, absolutely right. And of course, they're printing US dollars and fiat all around the world, pumping that stuff out. The elites are getting super rich. And so that's the way it works, pretty much. So devaluing, inflation's rising, so that money's getting worth less and less and less. And we see that other big governments are also looking to not use US dollars. So a bit of a change possibly happening in the next 10 years. We'll watch out for that for sure. All right, so crypto definitely offers some upside, especially with these high yield DeFi, especially if you're in early, and you are in early. I reckon there's still another 10 years before crypto matures. So we're getting up there with the TPS per second. It's getting faster and stuff like that. So we'll watch out for that. Well, let's go back to the accelerator. We're currently 11 minutes into the hour, 375 million left there. Pretty nice. I forgot to snapshot the results. Terrible me again, just gas bagging away. But I forgot to do the old snapshot for the Discord. I feel bad again. You know me. I like to deliver as well. I've actually put this in the wrong order. Let me just move my tabs around in the way that I normally have them. Very cool. All right, nice one there. We got who's that? So pretty nice there from that's from good old Axion there. Let's give that some love. Very cool. And Metal's giving out some love there too. So let's give that some cool stuff. Very nice. 50 Gwei at the moment is the gas price. Let's pull that up as well. We're going to go to gas now. Hope you guys have been having a good day, of course. Axion is doing very well, folks. I really like things are going pretty well on the whole. Obviously, we have a few ups and down days, but actually overall, it's going pretty nicely, I think. And very cool. 53 in the Gwei there for fast. That's what it is at the moment. But we've actually had a pretty good day. We had a couple of peaks there early in the day, 150. But I did see a couple of times. I did see. I'm pretty sure I saw the Gwei jump down on a 30 something Gwei. Maybe it was only very temporary. We did see that. Yesterday was very good. Look at it yesterday that we had got into the 30s. It was beautiful, and that would have definitely helped yesterday's accelerator results. So nice on that. All right, we'll jump over there. That's going good. I'm going to get out of Nomics, of course. Let's have a look. Nomics at Bitcoin 55,600, down about 6%, 5.5%. Ethereum at 3,179. That's quite a big correction, 7.7 on that. And Hex is down at 9.5 after hitting all-time highs at 51 cents. So big deal there. I know there's a lot of Hexagon holders in Axion as well. Cardano at 215. Binance at 390. XRP. So it has been quite a red day. today for sure. We haven't seen something like this for a little while, so interesting. And Solana at $1.40, Polkadot 31, Dodge at 22 cents. Boy, Dodge down a bit there. Avalanche at 62.87, Uni at 22.70, and finally at top 15, Luna at $30.44. Pretty bloody day on there, as we say. All right, so pretty nice. And there we are. Nice. I used bloody day and very nice together in one sentence or two sentences. It's really, or back to back, I should say. Hilarious. All right, so very cool. Let's get into Alex. Got some comments here. Someone early on stake 50 million Hex stake, losing 39 million in the process. Oh my gosh, really? Oh my God, no. How many times did I say that on live streams, Alex? I say, don't do it. Don't do it. Big paydays as well. If you got a big payday, don't do it. My gosh, that's just so foolish. They're going to regret that more than anything. I feel sorry for them. They're probably having a really bad day if they understand what they've. That's just terrible. Makes a great day failure for everybody. I know it does, but I do feel sorry for the people that do it. Now, one thing that Hex does, obviously Hex price has been amazing, but one thing Hex doesn't have is when you early unstake, it doesn't have a calculation telling you what your penalties are, right? And a lot of people, most people don't even know the formula, right? And so, especially with big paydays in it, it trips them out. But Axion does. Axion, if you want to unstake, Axion gives you a warning. It tells you how much you're going to lose and what you're going to get back. So that's a really wonderful feature from Axion. I also know that Wise does that as well. So very interesting. It's something that Hex should add on onto their transform page. If you've seen to that, or I don't even think it's on. A Staker app has stuff, but I still think Staker app, I'm not sure if it includes the big payday, so you can let me know in the chat if you think it does on that one. Alex K says, Jonathan Capella, today is a good day to have some fresh powder in stable coins. It is. And sales all over the place today. It absolutely is sale time. And Jonathan Capella says, Alex, I didn't mean every bit, brother. I always have some dry powder, but not interested in anything but Hex right now. And I keep staking Axiom for my beautiful children. Hey, nice one there, Jonathan. And I'm sure your children will be happy with that. But didn't they cash in on 6 million USD? Yeah, so they're going for the US dollar gains there, James. But man, it is a mistake, man, in the long run. They might get 11 million of Hex at the USD dollar games, but that really is foolish. Foolish. 39, it's just foolish. Oh my gosh, this is foolishness. Anyway, so that's just the way it rolls. All right, so very cool. So there's the gas prices. Now, also the other thing, yeah, I was going to say that let's go all the way back. Let's go up here. We're going to go back in time. I'm not sure how far I have to go back, but liquidity has got unlocked today. So there we are, folks. The Axion team's liquidity locked Uniswap version 2, 2 million Uni VT token LP tokens. 96.62% of the liquidity has been was locked, and it's been unlocked. So what's that date locked on? Yeah, so locked on 24th of the 3rd and unlocks to 20th of the 9th, 2021. So that's pretty much been unlocked. So there was a timer there a couple of minutes ago. Look at that. That was earlier today. How many hours ago? That was about 3 hours to go, folks. 3 hours ago, and then it was counting down, and then it was unlocked. Woohoo! At 4:30. So let's see what the team does with the liquidity, because they control so much of it. So what's happening here? Are they going to split it up? Are they going to go add a US dollar, split the liquidity up? Going to get US dollar pair, reduce the ETH so it makes the price go up or down faster? Are they going to just try and flip the ETH into USDC and make a USDC pair? Because they're looking at jumping chains, are they going to use it for the chains? I mean, what's going to go on? They're going to leave it there for a while until they decide to do a migration or whatever that's going to happen there. So watch the folks there. Let me know your thoughts in the chat on that. So that's pretty much the liquidity is unlocked, and it is 96%, or just over 96.62% of all the LP tokens for the Uniswap pool there. So pretty huge on that. I didn't even realize it was actually quite that high, so that's actually taking me off a bit of guard there. We know that there's 372 ETH in there and 15.7 billion AXN in there at the moment. So that's how it rolls. I should take the address and put it in the old APY calculator for the see what the impermanent losses are or whatever. It'll be interesting. Pretty nice. No one's commenting on that. Okay, so that's fine. All right, so that's happened today. That's pretty big news. I don't think there's any news in the announcements today. So that liquidity coming out LP tokens, they haven't, obviously they're going to decide what to do with them. So we've got no news there today at the moment. Let's quickly look at the marketing. We're going to go to Axion Twitter and see what the team's been up to on there. So this was today. A post there about since El Salvador enacted Bitcoin law on the 7th, rumors have surfaced that many of the other countries would follow suit in the coming months. They certainly will, if they're especially against the the world banks and things like that. Axion said, posted another one, tell your parents and their parents, Bitcoin's for boomers. So definitely, although I do say there's a lot of boomers already in crypto. So there we are. And then the third post there, stake Axion and Bitcoin, relax in that order. Nice there. So a couple of branding stuff there as well. So for the old Axion on Twitter, very cool. All right, let's go back to general chat there. So that's a bit of wrap up of Discord there. And let's have a look at the old accelerator. 20 minutes in, folks, just about, and we're still at 375 mil. If you do want to enter the accelerator at the moment, the gas prices have gone up a bit, so you probably want to wait till they go a bit lower. If you can get 40, 30 quay, that'd be much more, I guess, happy or something. I don't know, much more reasonable, something like that. So that's the way it is. When you buy and stake to make there's only one ETH fee now. In the auctions, old auctions, we used to have two fees, one to get into the auction and another one to stake, withdraw and stake. So now it's just one fee, and it's I think about up to 42% cheaper now than it was. So very nice on that with the accelerator. All right, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, of course. And if you haven't joined as a member of Axion Token Channel, hit that join button. We've got Axionites, Elites, Heroes, and Krakens. Very cool. The other two things, of course, is that if you want to, we've got Crypto Casino is now a community Axion promoter, been promoting for a little while now. So get on. I've got the channels, recommendation of channels tab on this site. You'll see Crypto Casino in there. You'll also see Axion Official. Axion Official. So they've just started doing their first weekly. That's from the Axion team itself. And so it's great to have them now firing up the promotions online on YouTube. And of course, they'll grow pretty fast. So, but if you haven't joined them, hit the Axion Official. So Axion Official and Crypto Casino are both a part of the Axion army. And it's going to grow, folks. It's going to grow. Watch the space on that. It's going to be pretty fun. And so if you're been thinking about becoming a community promoter, maybe on YouTube, maybe on any other social platform, just start setting that up. Just choose one, and maybe you've already got one already, and just build on that. Start spreading the word. Post some easy videos, some nice how-to videos or anything like that. Just get out there and start spreading the word. It does help to introduce a lot of people to the awesome opportunity that Axion has. Obviously, Axion is a certificate of deposit, supercharged wrap Bitcoin dividends. The other side of it, of course, is that it's early in DeFi, right? DeFi space still evolving, still early times. And as I say, I think the crypto market's probably halfway through to its maturity, where you get super fast TPS, transactions per seconds. You got easy onboarding, fiat, crypto, all that sort of stuff will be well and truly matured probably by the time we reach the 2030. So it's still early days, and that's pretty exciting, right? And you get higher yields, of course, before you get that high level adoption, higher yields. So it's a good time to be in crypto generally. So pretty nice on that. All right, let's jump back to the chat there. We've got Jonathan says, keep natural law and freedom going, y'all. Great stuff, Superman. Absolutely, I agree with that. Natural law and freedom, definitely stuff. Keep that freedom up. Freedom, don't give up your freedom for other stuff. That's the rule, man. Don't give it up for other benefits. You don't want to keep your freedoms up. They're hard fought. Freedoms are hard fought for and easily given up. And once you give them up, it's hard to get them back. So I agree with that wholeheartedly, Jonathan. Nice one. All right, so let's jump back to the old accelerator, and we're coming up on 30 hours on the live stream, 30 minutes on live stream, I should say. Pretty nice, and we've got 23 minutes and 37 seconds. 23 hours and 37 minutes. Let's go down to the burn address, and actually we'll go to the dashboard, and then we'll have a look at the ecosystem, and then we'll hit the burn address. We do need a stake to activate that, of course. So we're at 363.8 billion Axion in total supply. We've got 105 billion in circulating supply, but remember that's made up of the dev wallet, includes the dev wallet, includes Uniswap and includes the Axion burn address. So once we take that off, we're probably sitting at around 56, 57 billion, somewhere around that mark is where we're at. Total stake 71%, 258.8 billion, and of that amount, 40%, of course, is max share stake, meaning they've staked for 5,555 days or 15.2 years, and we've got 146 billion in there. Now, total burn, and this is out the headline number at the moment, as we trying to get as much into this burn address as possible, and we do that by selling out the accelerator. So it's a win-win. People that buy and stake, they win, they get up to 28.4% bonus, and the ecosystem and that price that gets that price support, and the burn address gets the Axion gets bought on the market. 55% that enters the accelerator, and then of course it gets burned, destroyed off the market. So people that enter buy and stake are also benefiting themselves in the long term, because 55% of those funds are used to destroy, Axion off the market. Nice, it's a win-win there. Very cool tokenomics. So we're at 3.1, almost 3.2 billion, and of course let's go check on that burn address and see where we're at on it at the moment. So we did have yesterday's burn in there. So this is yesterday's burn. Was 35.7 million. I haven't actually posted that in Discord, but I'm going to wait for the next one. Today's one that we just finished, because it's pretty epic too. But we're now at 3.033% of all liquid Axion. That's a big deal. All liquid Axion, very nice. And we're sitting at almost 3.2 billion. And today's, of course, we're going to add almost another 200 million to that. Almost 200 million. It's going to be epic. And so we'll jump quickly up close to 3.4 billion. So you can see how fast it can go. We sell like this accelerators day after day after day. You see all we need is a couple of weeks, and damn, this address is going to be huge. It's already big, but it's going to be huge. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be fun times. All right, so spread the word, folks. Let's support the Axion team's awesome efforts, and of course, there's lots of good things to come as well. We're also waiting for obviously the Axion video promotions as well coming in behind the accelerator, and of course, it looks like the team's waiting for a few things along with that to align before that comes out as well. So that's going to be fun too. All right, hey, the Earth is flat and Freemasons are Satanists. Why are the auctions gone? The auctions are gone because they had a negative tokenomic cycle where the market, they're driving the market price down. They were getting game played, recycling was going on, that sort of stuff, and so it had a negative cycle. Whereas now the accelerator has a positive cycle, and also the ratio between Bitcoin and divs and burn has been switched around. So looking good now there. So that's why, and so it has a positive feedback loop now, and both to the price as well. So pretty exciting how that's going to play out over the next few weeks. It's already doing pretty well. The main thing, of course, is to sell accelerator out as much as possible, because that's what's going to make it happen faster. So very cool. As you can see, the burn address is really accumulating Axion. That's off the market now, off the market. Very nice. And we've also lost a few weak hands as well. Lost a few weak sharks and whale. So very nice to see that. And if the price goes up fast enough, we may be able to stop any of them coming back in, because we don't want paper hands. We want diamond hands, diamond hands, diamond hands. All right, very cool. All right, so the Gwei's still up there. It's around 60. This is actually better than a lot of last week, but hey, if you can get it down to 40, even 30 Gwei, then that's going to be pretty nice on the fees there. Something you can far more reasonably accept. So very cool. Let's have a look at the swap at the moment. So swap at these gas fees around $18 to $25, something like that. And of course, typically it's normally like 70, 80% of the indicative. Let's have a look at OpenSea. OpenSea's pretty much been driving the NFT thing, and or boom, whatever you want to call it. So it's probably sitting around about $90 at the moment on the old buy and stake. I'm gathering at the 60 Gwei. Yeah, so probably about that. I typically add about $10, $15 onto the OpenSea. So once again, it's normally about 70, 80% of the indicated amount that MetaMask, for example, would give you in your wallet. Pretty cool. Yeah, but NFTs on OpenSea apparently have been driving a lot of the gas prices being so high as well, taking over from Uniswap version 2 and 3 in terms of driving the gas. I think there's another contract out there as well. I just can't remember what it is. Let me know in the chat if you know what that is as well. Alex probably knows. The Earth is flat, and Freemason Satanist says, why is Axion stuck at 80% staked? And coin drops despite such a high staking. Why is Axion stuck at 80% staked and coin drops despite such a high? Let's go back to, I don't think that's on the those are the numbers. Let me have a look. well, it's total stake to 71%, so that's where it is. What we've had is, what's the rest of the question? Look there. Simply because we've had, like I just said, we just said that we had a whale and a couple of sharks sell out. That's why. So we've been commenting on that on every day there. So I think you've just happened to miss a couple of those live streams there. So all good. You haven't been around, so cool. All right, so very cool. Let's jump down and we'll scroll down to the bottom. Here we go. All right. So yesterday we went through the roadmap. If you were here, we went through the Axion roadmap. Might actually pick that up again while we're doing this. So let's pick up Axion.network website. So if you're new to Axion, you want to get up to date with it, hit the Axion.network site. It's fantastic. So here it is here. You can see it, find it in the video description, Axion.network, as well as the accelerator. You can find the accelerator in the video description as well. We're just going to jump to the roadmap. And of course, if you don't speak English, not your first language, you want to use another language, you can just select the drop down. You can choose all sorts of languages from around the world, so you can check that. Here's the roadmap. We're going to just quickly go through it a bit faster than we did yesterday. Yesterday we kind of did a decent deep dive. So we had the accelerator launch this quarter. We've had 4 additional tokens enter into the accelerator. We've had the Axion Advisory Council established, which is going real nice. And they've been doing interviews on Telegram. I think they're 50% the way through, so they've done 3 people. There's 6 people on that, so they're going to be community and the community advisors there, and they're going to be running different initiatives as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. That's 2 parts. There's 2 components to the to that. There's the Axion Advisory Council, and then there's also going to be, I believe, an Axion Community Promoters one as well. So we'll wait for that to come out when it does. Very cool on that one. Now, Axion version 3 code ordered by Hellform, that's going pretty well. 2 weeks in there already, 6 it's going for. Looks like we're getting T-Tallies indicating we may get some updates on that audit too, which is exciting. We just got that in the chat. Accelerated promo videos, ads, creative advertising is what we're really waiting for. This is probably the big item at the moment. So we'll wait to see where we get that coming up. Axion version 3 contract launch, probably early October, possibly somewhere around that mark, but T-Tallie may give us a further indication on that one. The launch partner's been put on hold at the moment, but there's probably 1 or 2 of those possibly still in the pipeline. We'll see how that goes. Vabal's done extremely well, so we'll probably check that out in a second. Voting system improvements coming up. Now, these things here, legal opinion for Axion security status, so saying that Axion's not a security to get onto central exchanges, so we're waiting for that too. That's pretty big news coming up as well. That's been apparently going pretty well. We're just going to wait for the team once they're ready to let us know about that. Now, the legal opinion letter, they may have a simplified process through one of our Axion partners, or they may have something more, something bigger around that as well. As I've seen previously, Wise Token just did a community raise. That's how they raised $135,000 to pay for their legal opinion letter on that. So we'll see what the Axion team has got in store around that. And of course, additional languages looks like will be added to the staking platform is coming up. So it's going to be cool, just like on this website. And of course, the Axion launched the Axion portal. So it looks like it'll be some sort of update to this whole platform. So we'll pretty see. I think we've had a bit of a teaser with the old accelerator graphics sort of guiding the way. So that's pretty much that on the roadmap. So check that out. It's pretty cool. Lots of decent stuff in that roadmap. A lot of teams would be killing for some of those things. Very cool. All right, so we've still got just over 30 minutes in the live stream for the hour. We've got 23 hours and 27 minutes to go. Bonus remaining 375 million and 100% there left. So yesterday pretty much sold out, 98% was pretty nice. And let's see how we get on today. Hopefully the gas fees will play ball as well and go down low into 30-40 quay. Seems like that was pretty attractive to a lot of people, and so it got sold out pretty nicely. John Atkins says, cheers, man. I have to go. Day job requires me. Hey, John, thanks for dropping by. Have a good day. And Flat Earth says, will there be much of any dividends paid with the accelerator? I don't see incentive to buying more Axion with little or no divs. Yeah, I've been away for weeks. But yeah, well, the benefits are there. So you can get up to 28.4% bonus by entering an accelerator. So bam, straight off the bat, 28.4%. And then, of course, if you want to do a short stake, that's for a max share stake. But if you want to do 60 days, you will get 7% straight off the bat. Bam, 60 days, 7% return. Plus, you get wrap Bitcoin dividends on top of that, plus Axion interest. So plenty of awesome stuff. So the APY is up to 47% on the APY. You can also click the stake there. You can put in a stake amount, so you can send the amount and the days. You can play around with the calculator and estimate. Click on the estimated earnings, and you can see the returns that you could potentially earn there. So plenty of information around that. And of course, if you want to do, if we'll continue here, if you want to do even a 349-day stake, will get you a bonus of 7%. So 60 days to 349 days, get you 7% bonus. Plus, obviously, you're going to earn Axion interest, 8% minimum. And as we said, and also wrap Bitcoin dividends. So pretty cool. Now, obviously, the cycle has switched over the incentives for the wrap Bitcoin, so it's not as much as it used to be in the auctions, but that was relatively unsustainable at the time, and it had a negative cycle on the price. So yeah, you're going to wrap Bitcoin dividends, right? But you're also going to get the positive cycle is going to eventually flow into higher Axion price once people stop selling down into the market. So that's the case there. So we, like I said, we had a whale, a couple of sharks there selling out the last week. So that sort of negates some of the impact of the successful accelerator burning stuff. So we're just got to be patient with that for sure. All right. So what else we got going? All right. So what else is there? All right, so it's the same question. All right, cool. Let's go over to yeah, I think Flat Earth. I think you should probably jump into the old Discord on Telegram and start firing some of those questions away. We've got full-on moderators in there that can answer all your questions. Do you know if we will get any Pulsechain for our XN tokens? Well, we think that the climate for getting airdrops of Pulse getting copied over to Pulsechain is better now than it was. Richard last time said he may just copy all tokens over, but once again, we won't know for certainty until the airdrop actually happens. But the frame of reference has changed from 2 tokens not being copied over, which people have generally presumed to be Wise and Axion, although 1 or 2 other tokens have been mentioned. And that has pivoted now into his last video a couple of times ago, saying that he may just copy all tokens over. So we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But nevertheless, any project can go onto the Pulsechain once it's launched and do their own airdrop of the token, right? So that's also an option as well for any project that wants to go on, and that's including projects that won't get copied over, that don't exist in, like new projects. So there's always opportunities there as well. Very cool. So you never know that the Axion team might have some surprises in store. You just never know. All right, very cool. So that's that one, and let's have a go here. We've got the Gwei price sitting at 75, looking good. Where else we got going on the general? We've got Adorner in the house there. So once again there, flat. The Earth is flat. You can Adorners in there. You've got all these moderate Adorners in there to answer questions. If you want to answer a few more questions in there, you can get in there, and they've got moderators to do that. Very cool. All right, let's go for gold on that, and we're going to come back to the price. Going to check out stuff here, how we're doing. We had a few buys here. Look at that. So the last couple were pretty decent. 50 million Axion, 50 million Axion with the last couple of buys as well. So pretty cool on that. All right, let's jump back here. Man, we had a pretty decent correction there on the old Hex there, down to 42.7. That's pretty decent. But once again, that often sometimes will go down with the market, but then bounce back before the market bounces back. So we'll watch out for that too. Via Vabel, let's go check out Vabel. Vabel is sitting at 12.6 cents now. It was only up at 15 cents a little while ago. So a lot of people that have got Vabel is one of the Axion launch partners, and of course, it's had a tremendous run up in price over the last 10 days. So pretty awesome. Let's quickly check that now. So if you're holding Vabel, congratulations as always to you. But we're priced down pretty well. Even on a pullback, the price is at the moment holding up at 12.6 cents. But today's high was 15.37 cents. So pretty nice holding up there well. Remember that only about 10 days ago, it was down at about 1.8 cents. So a huge, lovely run up there. 7 to 10x or something like that as well. So nice on there, and we're looking forward to that. Now, some of the reason for that rumors on the street was that a Binance listing. So we'll see where that goes. Other people say maybe it was Crypto Casino's video on it, so who knows? They got tweeted out by the Babel team, which is pretty nice there from Crypto Casino, who is also promoting Axion. So nice. All right, looking good, folks. We're 45 minutes into the live stream. Going well, going well. Let's jump out of there. We're going to jump out of the price there. Bam, and close that down. And we'll go to the gas fees. 65 at the moment. Let's quickly have a look at the news and see how the news is going on Cointelegraph and see any items that are of interest. Editor's choice, we got here a best bear market ever. 5 things to watch in Bitcoin this week. Yeah, it's kind of it's quite funny. Obviously, a lot of people are expecting us to go full on into a bear market with a false top there. Hey, we may still do that. You just never know. So we'll see how we get on with that. It's still in that sort of funny phase. It has been quite elongated though since we had our top, and it's still holding up relatively high. Was it 5 months ago? So pretty awesome. Coinbase signs a new 1.36 million contract with the US Customs Enforcement Agency. That's pretty interesting. I think it makes Coinbase look pretty bullish if you're signing these sort of contracts with US agencies. It's pretty impressive. Optimism announces upgrades enabling one-click roll-up deployment. And latest DeFi hack targeting BSC sees 12.7 million Bitcoin stolen from P Network. So hopefully none of you were involved in that. So you're all good. Here's why Bitcoin might be safe from global stock market crisis. Now, that's probably a pretty interesting article, probably worth a read. Hopefully it's got some good analysis in there, not just a simple shallow one. Pretty cool. What else we got there going on? I think that was it on there. Let's have a look at the hot stories. Yeah, I think we've read a lot of those before, so nothing too hot in there. We've gone through that one. So that's on Cointelegraph. You want to check out any of those in depth? Very cool. Let's go back to the chat there. All right, so 58, 57. Hey, let me know in the chat if you, at the moment, there is a request for what tokens. Let's go back to Axion Network site because we're going to go through that now. I think I was supposed to do it yesterday. I'm not sure if I did or not. We'll just go back to that site. I want to go to news. We're going to go to updates. And here we go on this. Let's go to update. So which token would you like to see added to the accelerator next? So we're going to click on that one. So if you have some tokens that you are going to suggest, you have as a community has an awesome chance to do that. I'll post this in the chat there if you want to check out, because maybe you've got a token that you want to add, maybe uni token, something like that, or link or something. Let us know in the chat. So if you want to put your idea of a token to add in that you think would be really cool, but a decent sized community, maybe a really good token to target there, let us know in the chat there what you think your token would be. Very nice. All right, so yeah, so this was the update that we had on that, and it's just that, yeah, if you have any suggestions that you would like to know, please fill out the form. So there's a form here. There are some examples in there already. They've already got Uni, DAO, Glitch, Link, GRT, Floki. So obviously you can add other tokens there. It might be like Wise token or something like that. So you can fill it out, just token name, symbol, and your Discord handle or Telegram handle, and submit that, and you get your voice heard. Your voice heard for a token maybe you really love. But obviously if it's got a decent sized community, decent turnover there, that'd be pretty cool. So nice one there at the moment. So that would add to the 6 that we've already got. Let's go back here on that. So we've obviously got these 6 at the moment. So those are the 6: ETH, USD, DAI, Bitcoin, BAT, and Shiba. Awesome stuff there. Now, if you want to enter the accelerator, of course, over the next 24 hours, try and time the lower gas if you can. It's about 50, 60 Gwei at the moment. Then obviously the lower the better. If you can get 30, 40 Gwei, that'd be pretty decent price. And all you have to do is select one of the tokens. Away you go. Put in the amount that you want. Click continue, and then hit the period that you want. 60 days to 349 days will get you a 7% bonus. Pretty nice for short-term staking. And of course, 350 days jumps you up to 13.4%, all the way up to 15.2 years or 5,505 days, which would be 28.4%. Pretty awesome stuff straight off the bat. And then obviously after that you earn interest as well as Bitcoin divs. Pretty nice. And if the accelerator does its trick, then the price of Axion will also start rising, obviously with other things that the team are doing as well over time. Pretty nice. It happens super fast if the accelerator sells out daily. That positive feedback loop will happen fast compared to if it just sells out at 10%, for example. It would be a very slow impact. It might take you a year to do that at 10%. But if you can sell out, 30, 50, 60, 70, 100%, then you get there a lot faster with the old burn. All right, very cool. Let's go jump onto the burn address, see if we've had any update on there as we go. Now I've got to decide what we're going to have for dinner tonight. Of course, it is. I am in the future here in good old New Zealand down under. It is 8 o'clock, 8:02 p.m. in the evening. Sometimes I have my dinner before the live show, and then other times I have it afterwards. And this is how it runs. Woohoo! All right. Yes, we had a steak, folks. Nice. So look at that, folks. 3.35 billion Axion is burned. That we are now at 3.19%. Nice. We're at 3.03 before. So nice one on that. Looking good. Let's go post that in the news for the chat, because that's pretty cool. I love the positivity around that. It's pretty epic. I'm going to post yesterday's one too, because I didn't actually post that. Nice. Let's go for gold on that. And we're going to go to accelerate. Let's go general. And bam. Let's put that in there. All right. Last 2 days burn. Last 2 days burn. What else we got in there? Let's go. Oh, we've got to jump over here first. Let's go. Bam. Let's go. Boom. And yesterday. There we go. And what else we're going to do? We're going to go 3.19. There we go. Now 3.19% of all Axion, all liquid Axion. I always forgot to write that liquid. I got my caps lock on. Liquid Axion. Now 3.9% of all liquid Axion is burned. All right, so nice on that. Let's go for gold and update. Bam. So it's good to celebrate that. That's a real major. That's why I'm saying how fast it is. It's almost like 0.2%, almost around that mark, that gets burned every time we have a sellout of the accelerator. So you can see how that adds up in 5 days of selling out accelerators. You'd sell 1% of all Axion on the market would be burned, gone burger. That adds up. That's what I'm saying. In a couple of weeks, you're going to be up to 3% if you 3 or 4% of all Axion. See how it works. So a couple of months time. Man, that's pretty epic. And then, of course, people with Axion that are holding liquid, we start to get to the ineffective Axion. That means, or liquid Axion that people are holding in their wallets, but they're not wanting to trade it. They're just holding it there, liquid, right? As opposed to the paper hands that are just waiting for that little swing trade, that sort of stuff. So pretty awesome on that. So nice. Let's give that some love and some fire. Let's go fire on that. All right, so bam on the fire. Let's do. I like to do I like the fire truck as well. Let's do the fire truck. What else are we going to do? There, we're going to fire truck. Let's do a fire person. Do the fire person, and yeah, nice on that. All right, so let's do. Actually, I might. Nice burn, baby, burn. Let's do a little rain celebration for that. 1 hour. Let's go 2,000. You know how we roll. 2,000. Rain. All right, so rain. All right, so nice one there. Let's do some rain, and very cool. All right, so that's going good on the burn address. I loved that. That stake just happened. Nice. Thank you to whoever was the staker. Thanks very much. Let's go back to the accelerator, and let's go see what's going on there. I'm going to do a refresh on the accelerator. We're currently, we're 47 minutes into the hour. How about that? We're doing pretty well today. We're 54 minutes on the live stream. Looking good. We've still got 375 million bonus in there. Going well, folks. Going well indeed. Now, remember, Axion's got over 20,000 addresses now. That was a really cool milestone as well. I probably should have covered that a bit more. Jonathan says, everyone watch Mark Pasios natural law presentation. 9 hours long, but the time is well worth it. Nice one there, Jonathan, for the heads up on that one. And Gertz is in the house. Hey, man. Hey, everybody. Hey, Gertz. Good to see you. Gertz is in there. Say hello to Gertz, everybody. Good to see you on the live stream there for sure. Yeah, so that's where we're at on that. So cool. So we've got the dashboard. The dashboard gives you an overview of the Axion ecosystem. We've got the accelerator. which is really like the flagship product now for Axion. You've obviously got the stake page. If you've got some liquid Axion or Axion somewhere else, you can stake that, and you can also work out the estimated earnings. That also give you your percentage of shares. That's the number one thing. When you stake your Axion, it gets destroyed, and you get shares in return. And then at the end of your staking period, you got your Axion back plus interest on top of that back, but you get your wrap Bitcoin in real time. So as wrap Bitcoin's coming in real time now, 7 days a week. So in the old auctions, used to come in a couple of days a week. Now it's coming in every day in real time. So pretty cool. And you can claim your wrap Bitcoin dividends at any time. So that's a real advantage of the accelerator over the old auctions as well. Probably should have mentioned that earlier there. But pretty cool. Also on this page, if you've got stake, you'll have your wrap Bitcoin dividends. You'll have light on them here, sitting right here where my mouse is. And of course, at the bottom of the page, you'll have all your Axion stakes. So that's pretty much how it is. You have your wallet here. You have to just connect your wallet up. So very nice little dashboard there, very tidy. Show you what your Axion portfolio is. We've got the old auction data from the old auction product. Obviously, that's been superseded now by Accelerator. And then, of course, if you want to buy Axion on Uniswap and you want to buy it safely, you've not done it before, then the Uniswap page here is all set up for you with the correct contracts. So that's really cool. You obviously just connect your wallet up and you can buy Axion. Nice. And of course, Launchpad is there, and that is currently on hold at the moment. But we've had 4 launch partners so far, and of course the Vabble one's done pretty amazing in the last 10 days, up like 7 to 10x. Very cool. And of course, Securitance is also another great commercial partner there. And then we've got 2 community projects there as well, Direwolf and Steepy Sloth. Both of them seem to be moving into NFTs, which is pretty nice. Now, if you had participated in these, you may have a vesting a payment out as well. So often, sometimes when you go into IDOs or pre-sales, that sort of thing, you get a vesting curve. So maybe you get like 10,000 tokens, but you only get like 1,000 a month or something for 10 months. Then it would just slowly drip that to you in a vesting bonding curve, and that would also show up on the bottom of this page if you were eligible for one of them if you'd participated. So that's pretty much how that works. Sometimes that applies to airdrops too. So just something of interest there. Right, so let's go back to the accelerator. We've got 9 minutes left in the hour, 10 minutes left, 23 hours and 9 minutes to go in the accelerator. Once again, if you want to get in, hit the link in the video description. Going pretty good. I think we're coming up on an hour, not too far away. Jonathan says every individual owns themselves and has free will choice. Absolutely there, Jonathan. That's why we want to keep it too, Jonathan. It means people can't be quiet these days. We need to stand up for freedom for sure. Never take freedom for granted, because we know a lot of countries in the world, people take those freedoms away, and it can become a very dark place to live. So you've got to stand up for freedoms for sure. All right, very nice on that. We're going good, 100%. The Gwei's just jumped up here to 84, so just keep a tab on that over the next 24 hours if you're looking at going into accelerator. Good time to pick after that. Now, if you're watching this live stream after the live show, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell, of course, share as well. If you want to join as a member on this channel, hit the join button. We've got Axionites, Elites, Heroes, and Krakens. Now, you get special identification on the chats, as well as benefits coming up soon. So very cool. And we've got lots of great Axion token members already in the chat there. Very nice. In fact, let's go through some of them. I think they've got little differences to them. So the longer someone is an Axion token member, the X, which is kind of represents Axion from a little token. I'm going to actually upgrade these, but they're not too bad at the moment. You see, they've got little dashes on them. That represents if they've got no dash, it means that that's the first month. They've got one little dash on the right side, means they're 1 month. And if they've got 2 dashes, it means they're 2 months. And then later on, it grows as they go. And then it comes 3 dashes, 4 dashes. And then the final one is a pretty epic. The final one is it's not using an X. It's a really cool symbol, and it's pretty cool. So that's coming up there. So we've got a couple of people in there, different levels there. Nice. I do appreciate all the support from the community on this channel. Very nice. Let's go into the chat there, and I'm just going to, we're up to an hour, folks, already up to an hour. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let's go back to the accelerator. I'm going to be in Discord, of course, after I make my dinner. We'll jump back into Discord, but there we are. We're going to have a bit of fun time. Let's see how we get on with the next 23 hours, and don't forget to join me back tomorrow, same time, same place, and we'll cover the accelerator again and see how the results are going. Now, burn, baby, burn. That is, I'm really focused on that, because that is going to be huge. And I'm looking forward to good sellouts in the accelerator to help make all that happen. The team's got lots of other stuff coming along. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll get that momentum on the price chart. The team is fully focused on that, so it's going to be a lot of fun times ahead as well. All right, take care, everybody. Hope you have a good day wherever you are, and I will catch you tomorrow. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Woohoo! All right, bye for now. Thanks, Alex, as always. Woohoo! Good one, Alex.